Ghosts are a pretty scary thing if you think about it. The soul of someone who's passed away, yet still roams and haunts this earth. Ugh. But hey, not in the world of Mario. They're just adorable and somewhat shy little creatures with a whole lot of sass. I saw that! The Boos are one of the most popular enemies in the Mario series. Everyone loves ghosts. Mario! Alright, almost everyone loves ghosts. But the Boos' origin and overall life story is kind of a mystery. We don't really know all that much about them. What is the true story with all of these ghosts floating around the Mushroom Kingdom? Well, wrap yourself up in a toasty blanket and get comfortable as we learn about the history and life of the Boos. Now, the most popular theory when it comes to the Boos' origin is that they were once living creatures that have since died and now roam the earth. Makes sense, I guess. So, I guess the next question would naturally be, who exactly were the Boos in their previous life when they were alive? I think it's safe to say that, for now, we can rule out the possibility of Boos once being humans, considering the fact that in Luigi's mansion, we see plenty of ghosts taking the form of their human body when they passed away, which makes that baby ghost even more disturbing. So naturally, the next assumption would be that the Boos were once Mario's enemies. Goombas, Koopas, Shy Guys, you name it. The most popular piece of evidence for this theory comes from Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World. In Super Mario Bros. 3, at the end of every world, you have to defeat a Koopaling, and in order to reach that Koopaling, you had to traverse on an airship. An airship littered with enemies trying to stop you. But after you defeat the Koopaling and save the kingdom, what becomes of the airship and everyone aboard it? Mario just comes crashing down. But what happens next? Well, let's fast forward to Super Mario World. Here, there's one very important stage to take note of. The sunken ghost ship. A ship that's been nearly destroyed, carrying tons of crates that look like ammo crates. Why would they need all of that? Well, if you're thinking what I'm thinking, then you'd be right. The Super Mario World manual itself explains that this sunken ghost ship is the same airship from Super Mario Bros. 3 that eventually came crashing down, killing everyone that was on board and turning them into ghosts, haunting that ship forever. That's pretty creepy, but we're not done yet. The ghost houses are another interesting case, because it's possible that the ghost house in any Mario game is a form of Purgatory, a place where souls who have not been properly laid to rest gather. Mario and Luigi mindlessly kill enemies left and right, and their souls are not at peace, gathering them all to the ghost house. But hey, don't feel too sad, because despite all of that, the Boos tend to always have a smile on their face, sticking their tongue out, or having that devious smile that shows that they're up to something, usually a little mischievous prank. But that's just one possible theory, so don't take it too seriously. It's probably not even true. This next one, however, is a little more interesting. Now, at the beginning of the video, I said that it was unlikely that a human could become a Boo. But there is an exception. Mario. Mario is the Boo. Mario is all of the Boos. How's that possible, you might ask? Well, let's explore this. When Mario dies, he falls downward. But where does that lead exactly? He's falling into a deep, dark abyss of nothing. But he finally hits the ground, and when he wakes up, he's confused as to where he is, finally noticing that he's in a huge house. During this confusion, he notices someone. He notices himself running around this ghost house. How is this possible, though? Coming to this tragic realization leads to the sadness and dread that the Boos portray when they see Mario. But wait, that can't possibly be the case, because like I said earlier, the boos are always smiling and having fun. This is literally a comic I saw on Facebook and thought, oh, nice. Okay, let's get serious now. Where do the boos truly come from? This is all just so confusing. Well, it's also possible, I guess, that the boos are just a species. Why not? This is the world of Mario, where there exist humanoid plants and anthropomorphic rocks. Is it really that crazy to believe? Ghosts are just another type of species that exist in the Mario universe. It's why they can all go to parties, go go-kart racing, and play sports. There we go. Theory complete. Wait. In Paper Mario, Goombario has a move called Tattle, which basically shows the enemy's stats, as well as showing a little backstory for the enemy. And when using this move on the Boo, Igor, it states that he probably was a merchant before he became a Boo. Huh. So this person really was alive at some point, died, and then became a Boo. I think that I finally get it. In the world of Mario, death really isn't the end. It's more or less a new beginning. You get to live your new life just as a ghost, and that doesn't sound too bad. Ladybo proves that you can still be yourself while you're a ghost. The boos may seem pretty shy at first, turning away at first glance when someone looks their way. But to be honest, they're probably just shy because they're not used to being a ghost. They're afraid that they'll get judged. But the boos eventually get over their shyness to join everyone in the festivities. I guess what I'm trying to say is that the boos may seem to have a pretty rough and scary life, but that couldn't be farther from the truth.